Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Juanita. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is hot. It's actually more humid than it is hot, but it is hot. They say we are supposed to reach 100 today as well. It's gonna be not so much fun working back here. So I'm gonna have to tuck you guys in between the bushes or something, somewhere where I can actually film and get things done, because I'm already having a hard time finding a good place so that my camera doesn't overheat on me. And I'm already seeing it heating up and reducing in quality. So I hope I can get through today, because I've got to change out some plants in the pergola. I've got to power wash. And also, I bought a lamp, as you guys saw my video where I went shopping at an antique store for a chandelier. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here for you to go catch. But I did find a chandelier, and I did buy one. The only drawback is that I don't know if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'm back to square one. But I will touch the bases. I'm going to walk you guys through all that when I start putting that together, because yeah, there's some minor things, but you know what the thing is that I got it for a really good price. I couldn't pass it up. Again, if it doesn't work, then you know, I guess that good deal was a waste of time. But I'm hoping, I'm praying anyway, that you know, I get blessed today and it works. So keep your fingers crossed, you guys. And actually, you guys, I'm not going to really be talking. I'm just going to be doing my thing. I may talk a little here and there, but for the most part, I got to just get on with my day. So I hope you enjoy the video and the music. You guys want to come out? It's going to be hot. Come on out. I know, it's going to be hot, girls. Yes, it's going to be hot. Yeah. What's wrong with your leg? She's a little bit handicapped. If you notice, she kind of waddles a little bit when she walks. I don't know what happened, but we kind of noticed that, and I've looked at her feet, and it doesn't. Are they called feet? I don't know. But anyway, wherever her feet are, yeah. They're like, don't talk about me. Okay, so I guess I won't talk about them. But we love her anyway. We don't care what condition she's in. And I think Freckles is roosting. Freckles! Well, Freckles is busy trying to lay an egg. So I'm going to leave her alone. Open this up. You guys can go find a little bit of shade over there, okay? So I'm trying to find a really nice shaded area. So I'm putting you guys on top of the chicken coop. So I'm going to be using this simple green. It's an all-purpose cleaner to power wash the house. This is biodegradable, and it's also non-toxic. The reason why I'm using this is because my chickens may peck on the water, and I don't want them getting sick. And my cat also has a tendency to come out and follow me every time I'm watering things and licking up the water. So I don't want them getting sick, so I'm hoping that this will work for that. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping that this little breezy area will allow me to do what I need to do today. So I'm going to move you around so you guys can see what I'm doing.
took control, but now I'm gone. Bye bye, bring the fire. You took something beautiful and made it something cruel. It's all that I get from you. You're so delusional. Now watch me take control. I've been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone. All the love is gone. Now I'm coming around. Got a stake in the ground. Gonna stick it to you. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Breaking free. Finally, I paid my dues. Now you play the blues. Bottom line, you're out of time. Now you're gonna learn what it's like to lose. You took something beautiful and made it something cool. It's all that I get from you. You're so delusional. Now watch me take control. I've been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone. All the love is gone. Now I'm coming around. Got a stake in the ground. Gonna stick it to you. I'm gonna let you go. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Let you go. Let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna stick it to you. Once we had it all. How could you let us fall?
Oh my goodness, you guys, what a day it's been. Got a lot accomplished today. Sorry you guys, I gotta stay hydrated. It's been really hot today. It has been a very hot day and a very, very long working day. But I'm almost there. I don't want to give away everything. So you saw me putting my table together. And so the next few things I'm going to leave towards the end of this video. So for my closing. So just kind of want to surprise you guys a little bit. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to see if this works. Now, I went and purchased a swag kit, a lamp kit, and I went ahead and put it together, but I obviously still need to connect these things, so just keep your fingers crossed, every bit of your fingers, your toes and everything, because I really want this to work out. I don't know if you guys can see this, and you know what, I'm having a beer too. I deserve it after a long day. But I'll bring you close to see what this actually looks like. But if you saw my video, and I will link it up here if you're new to my channel, I went antique shopping, and I went looking specifically for a pretty substantial chandelier, but something that wasn't like super fancy. And this one here, I wanted something really, what I really wanted was something with leaves on it, maybe flowers. But this one caught my eye because it was one of the most substantial size chandeliers that I came across. Not only that, it does have flowers and it does have leaves, so it still speaks being outside, even though you're probably not going to see it much from a distance. And when I put the whole pergola together, the front end of it, you may not even see this at all. So I will show the pergola right before I add the last piece to my pergola. But yeah, and you'll never guess what I paid for this, you guys. I paid $12 for it. Now granted, I mean, it did come, it came with this, you know, attached to it and everything. So it did have this part, but it obviously needed a longer cord and something with a plug-in, preferably. But so I just took a chance. I took a gamble because I figured, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is that I'm out $12. And so if it works, oh my God, that is an unbelievable steal. Especially because there was so many chandeliers that were like anywhere from things that I like particularly. Anywhere from $265, well, $150, because I was willing to pay for one that looked like a ladder, and then it had some lights that were weaved into it. And I really did like that. I thought it would be great for back here, and that's kind of one of my visions when I first started doing the pergola. But I thought, you know, why not do a chandelier? And so the ones that I liked were, outside of that one, were $265 to $425. And I just couldn't see spending that kind of money on a chandelier that's going to be outside, you know, and exposed to the elements. And you know, who knows, it could get rusty down the road. So anyway, so let's see if this will work, because I'm really excited. Now, I basically just need to tie these two together. Now, it's been a long time since I've put a lamp together. And maybe I should read the directions. I'm not good at reading directions. I'm just one of those people that just, I look at the picture and see how it's structured, and then I just go for it. So, oh, that's not even it. Well, maybe it didn't come with instructions, or I tossed it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you know if there's a positive and negative to this, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. But looking at both of them, this doesn't have a red and a white, and to kind of give an indication of positive and negative. So I'm going to assume that either or works. So I'm just going to twist it together, and I'm going to add one of these little caps to it. And we'll see if it works. And of course I'll put some tape as well, because it's probably just a good idea to do that anyway. It looks like that's kind of long. What'd I do? I didn't even know if the bulbs work, you guys. So it's all gonna be a surprise, and hopefully a really nice surprise. doing it in the evening because I wanted to see how well it lit up. Let's see. Now I was going to use this, but, and I may still use this, not if I lose all the nuts, so, and I may still use it, but for now I thought I'd go ahead and see how well this will work, and if it works great, then I won't need to brace it with that other thing. See, I'll put a little bit of black tape. I don't want nothing to catch on fire. That would not be good. You know what? I think I need to see if it works before I do them. Because if it doesn't work, it doesn't make sense for me to do that part. So let's plug it in. Works, then I will put the rest together. Okay. Moment of truth, you guys. Can I have a drum roll? I probably ought to say a prayer. And please let it work. In Jesus' name I pray. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, there's some bulbs that aren't working. Oh, that one works. That's good. Maybe they're just loose. Ouch. Oh, that works. I wonder if this are broken. And here, a little death anyway. Let's see. No. Well, hopefully all of them will work. I did buy some extra bulbs, so if it works, that's going to be awesome, because otherwise I'm going to have to rewire this or go buy another one. And I don't really want to do that when this is working. Now these ones here are a little different. These are probably old style, and these ones, let's see if I can bring it up. These ones are just a little bit fatter, and this one actually have a little tip, like almost like a little flame, and I kind of like that, but I don't know if you'll be able to see that from afar anyway, so I hate to put other bulbs if, oh good, that one works. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Last one. Oh, that works too. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, thank you, thank you. This is amazing. I mean, $12. Can you believe that? And you know, this has little flowers on it. And in the bottom of this, I don't know if I'll bring you up real close. Can you guys see me? So I'm going to bring you guys really, really close to see this, because this is actually really beautiful. As you can see, it's got little flowers. Let's see if I can turn it around a little bit more. But it's got these flowers, and this looks like it's made out of maybe some type of clay or porcelain. I don't know whatever type they use to make these. But it's got little tiny flowers, and I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'll try to zoom it. But it's got flowers throughout this whole thing. The really nice part of it is that the bottom of it, if you can see the bottom right here? It has all these beautiful flowers that go along with the whole lamp. And so when you're sitting, you'll see these flowers when you look up. And I don't know what this ring is for. If you guys know what this ring is for, leave it in the comments below. Because I have no idea what that's for. Maybe I'll put, you know, some wind chimes or something. But anyway, so, yeah, so I just absolutely love it. And you know what? I almost went back and spent more money, but then I kept thinking, why? Why do that? Take a chance and it'll work. And it did. So I'm really, really grateful, and I feel blessed right now. So, so excited, you guys. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get busy. I got lots more to do, and I can't wait till you guys see it. I really can't wait till you guys see it. And I hope you guys like it as much as I'm gonna enjoy it.
The further we move on from all those yesterdays, happiness gets nearer. The light that we see closing in so fast ahead, it's hope, it's getting clearer. The more I think of all the tough times we survived, the more it makes me smile. If nothing's broken us, yeah, nothing never will. 'Cause dreams are hard to kill. And I know somewhere's a place where we can build our memories. Somewhere, just hold on tight. Free of what we lost. Not anything or anyone will hold us back, no matter what the cost.
Oh my God, you guys, it has been a long road. There's been some bumps and bruises and cuts in the head, and oh yeah, I dropped the hammer on my head. And wasn't gonna wait around to find out if I needed stitches. So I bandaged it myself. Cut my finger today, but I didn't kill myself, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it's been a long road to getting this pergola totally completed, and I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me on this, and just your love and support on this channel. Now, you know, I still have the chicken coop to talk about, and the caring of that, and I'm going to be cleaning it. So stay tuned for that. I have a travel. I'm going to be traveling for 2 weeks, so I'm going to take you guys along that journey. And there's going to be much, much more. But for now, I'm going to reveal my pergola. Now, there is one more item that needs to be put up, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like without it, just in case it covers the chandelier. And so I'm going to do that, and it'll be posted right after this. So, you guys ready? Can I get a drum roll? I'm so excited. and I hope you guys like it too. So, here we go. So right here in the center is going to be another piece, but I want you guys to see what it looks like this way. Well, as you can see, the last piece is up. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love that piece. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, give me a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. But more importantly, you guys get out and get active. And don't go away, because there's more to me than just this pergola makeover. So stay tuned for more videos to come. So for now, I'm gonna go enjoy my guests. We're gonna have dinner. So continue to enjoy the rest of this video.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to bring you a little bit closer just so you can see more of the details of everything that I did. I'm going to just go ahead and start with my little garden here. And it's an herbal garden because I can't grow vegetables, and I'm going to move you over just a little bit. So I've got, you know, my Greek basil and some chives, and they're all doing really, really good. My lavender. Actually, it's not lavender. It's rosemary. And then I've got some oregano back here. And then, of course, columbine, and I don't know the name of this flower. Maybe you guys do. And then I bought this new clematis that this is basically what it is right here. And I don't know if you guys can see very well, but it blooms from spring to fall, and it's zoned 7. So I don't know. It's pretty hardy. It says it's pretty hardy. So, and the exposure is full sun to shade. So it should do good. And so far it's been doing really, really well. And this is a star jasmine, and it'll grow really tall, which blooms in the springtime. And then of course I planted over in this side. I can't remember the name of this plant, but it's it'll cascade over and it'll get big. I have them in the other side there. They grow little blue flowers. They're not in bloom right now, but they bloom quite a bit in the spring and periodically through the summer. And then of course I've got my oregano plant here, and it is actually called an oregano flowering bush. But and that'll also get cascade. It also accepts the full sun as well as shade. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this really clear, but do you guys see this lamp here? That is the coolest lamp ever, and it's made out of like a metal of sorts, and it's really sturdy, and then it's got little light bulbs, and they light up really well. And yeah, and so anyway, you know what, I can't even tell you guys how much I paid for them or where I got them. It could have been in any antique store. I saw them and I just had to have them, and I had them for like probably 3 years, anticipating on getting this done after housing all of our stuff in the basement. But yeah, so anyway, those are really, really cool. So this stained glass, this huge stained glass here, it was just something that I came across within the last year, and I think that one was a little spendy. I think I might have paid $150 for it, but I love it. You know, and looks like it came from an old church or something. And then of course the door here that's made out of stained glass, and if you saw this earlier, you saw how it crashed. I was just in shock that it didn't break. I was for sure, when I saw that it crashed, I was like, oh my God, it broke, it shattered. But it didn't, and I was just like, so, oh my God, just felt so blessed and grateful. Because that was just a perfect spot for it, and I couldn't have thought of a better place to put that. When I purchased it, and I probably paid $150 for it. I'm just going to throw that number out because I don't remember, but I'm sure it was worth at least that much. And the one thing about it, when they had it sideways, so the cross was this way, but because it fits that side, that area, I just thought it would be appropriate to do it that way. Now, what's nice about it is that I have a bedroom right on the other side on that window, and a lot of my guests, because I don't put curtains up, I hate curtains. I find them to be just a dust collector. So I don't put curtains up if at all possible. And because it's also very private back here. But because they built this humongous house behind us, my guests, I'm usually having to put a sheet or something. Well, now they don't have to worry about it because you can't see in and you can't see out. Unless you're somebody that's going to be out here, kind of peeking through the corners, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're pretty gated here. Let's see. And then, of course, you can still see my chandelier. I was really thinking that was going to be covered with this piece right here. And yeah, I just love it. And I love the chandelier. It turned out really great. And again, it was $12. I had to gamble that it was going to work, and again, grateful that it did. If it didn't, I'd be in square one with that. Okay, let's see. And then, of course, you guys have seen both of my planter boxes that I built, and the reason for it is because it does bring in light. It doesn't put out a lot of light, but it does put some reflection. So that's kind of nice. And plus, aesthetically, I think it looks really good. And as time goes by and they build rust on them, it's just going to be another art element to the yard. I mean, some people like things really new, and that's okay. But I really like old stuff. And speaking of that, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right over here is an old bird cage, and I was thinking, okay, I'll paint it like a really vivid color, something that'll also go with the house and stuff. But then I decided, no, it's out here in the elements. It's an old piece. It's rusted, and once I dug out my fuchsia from over on this planters, and I put them in here, and it is doing really, really good. I had to really squeeze that planter in there because I literally had to just like kick it in there to force it in there because I couldn't fit anything. In fact, I bought this little planter here and to put in there, but when I put it in there, because it's bigger inside, it just kind of looked weird. So I thought, nah, and of course I don't have no dirt in this area, so I planted another star jasmine, which is still in bloom, and that'll climb up to this post, because basically I want to be encased in leaves, and these are evergreen. They are indigenous, so they will lose leaves periodically, but they're not like going to shed in the winter or the fall like most plants do. Now the clematis, they might, but that's okay. But yeah, and so this way it just really makes this a little bit cozier, and it'll also kind of go up on top. And let's see, the other thing is that this window, I put like kind of like a fake stained glass, and I actually do stained glass. So my intention was to actually put stained glass and create something beautiful for it. But you know, between working 9-hour days, editing and creating, I just don't have time right now. And I like it. This window really is, it's way, way high going down to our basement. So if they were to actually climb up and look, they really can't see anything. But I just thought aesthetically that it would be really pretty to make the whole pergola instead of just having a window there. So anyway, so I did that. And then of course I love birds, and this is just a fake board type painting that I had laying around. So I thought, why not put that there? And then of course, as you guys can see, my beautiful chandelier. And last, I hung these 3 little. They're like little tea light candle holders. And then of course, the last thing I want to show you guys is this, and I'm going to demonstrate what I was talking about, the purpose for having a space in between here. Give me one moment. I'll use this dish. My husband actually made this dish. We both do pottery. He does it a lot more than I do, but we do create dishes down in our studio downstairs. But anyway, I want to show you guys, so I'm going to use this as an example of what that space is for. You probably already guessed. But as you come from the kitchen up the stairs, when you're coming up, because I do have appliances down in the basement, because that way when we're watching TV, you know, I can cook there, or my husband can cook. He's more likely to cook than I am, because I'm too busy out here. But yeah, if anybody came and was cooking down there to make it a little easier, you just bring up your dish, place it there. You don't have to wait for somebody to grab it. So it serves a good purpose. And again, I keep saying this, but again, I got to give my son all the credit for that, because he's the one that came up with that brilliant idea. And I think it was really awesome. So that just kind of about wraps it up. So now I'm just gonna show you both pergolas. Here we have, and I have the lights all turned on. So now you can kind of see how this lights up. So now I don't only have a dining space, but I also have a living space. And I really like that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys. Mwah. I will see you guys on my next video. Come on, girls. Let's go to bed. I'll see if I can give you guys a little... Oh, somebody didn't close this lid. Come on, girls. Let's go in. Come on. Let's go in. There you go. Good night. I really need to clean that chicken coop. So it's going to be a good video. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you guys, mwah, love you guys. And I will see you on my next one.